Hello everyone, welcome back to Beauty in the Garden. I am T. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In today's video, we are going to be planting inside. I know you guys might not have this set up, but I'm showing you guys the possibilities of growing indoors. Some of you guys might have a small balcony or an apartment and you don't have the space that you would like to grow like how I have here. You can grow indoors. And this right here, you guys, is a 4x4. This one right here is just a 4x4. It doesn't take up that much space. Maybe you could pop it somewhere in a corner, somewhere that you feel like it's not a useful space. And you can have a setup like this. And I'm going to show you guys throughout the season on how much food you can actually grow inside of such a small space. So I hope this is going to help you guys out. All right, so right here you have here, in this back wall right here, I have is a small unit here. This actually have 36 cells. And it's basically just a little, like if you had grow bags, but it's a grow bag situation that's on the wall. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be planting this up in today's video and showing you how you can go ahead and maximize space. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So here is the lettuce that I showed you guys in the greenhouse that I made a mistake, you guys, and overwatered it. But you guys can see I still have some still holding on for life. So what I'm going to be doing with these, you guys, is I'm going to be planting up that wall unit that I just showed you guys. Now there's two different varieties of lettuce here. We have here is the black seeded Simpson, and then down here we have is the red ruby leaf lettuce. So we're going to be popping these into that planter. But as we go along, I'm going to talk about some of the pointers of growing indoors and what you should do. So here is the 36 cells right here. As you guys can see, I have here is a soil medium. Now you can tell that it is super duper dry. So before we even get started, always work on moist soil. Now this unit has been here for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and water it. But I am going to water it with a water soluble because this soil is lifeless, okay? There is nothing going on in the soil. And as you guys see up top, I could have planted more, but I decided just to kind of just keep it right here where my grow light is hitting this unit. Let's go ahead and start getting planting. So the first thing up is we're going to go ahead and get planting. We're going to plant the red ruby leaf lettuce. Now the red ruby leaf lettuce grows just a little bit different than the black seeded Simpson. Now the black seeded Simpson just have a little bit of more fringe. So what I'm going to be doing is planting the red ruby leaf right down the middle. But the first thing that we want to do is start off with moist soil. What I'm going to be using in today's video is the Doctor's Earth. Now the Doctor's Earth doesn't smell nowhere near as bad as the Alaska fertilizer, fish fertilizer. So we're just going to give this a little water, just to kind of get the water into the soil. Remember I told you guys the soil is very dry. When planting, you definitely want to plant with soil that is pre-moist. And you can already tell why, because it rolls right on out of the soil. right, so now that we finally got it pretty moist, for the best right now, it takes a while to actually get the soil back moist once it dries out. So always keep that in mind. My old gardeners know it takes a while for soil to get back moist. So always try to keep your soil moist and try to keep something planted in it. But we're okay now, so I'm going to go ahead and get planting up this wall. Let's go ahead and just pop out, because these are already pre-moistened as well. Makes it easier to pop them out. When they're not pre-moistened, it's harder for them to pop out, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and just push this soil back. Might have to take some out, you guys. Let's see here. Might make it a little bit easier for me. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and pop in our plants. All right, we're going to pop it to the soil. We're going to pop that plant. Let's get another one. We're going to plant this wall up. We're going to make sure that we plant it all the way up to where, I would say to the primary leaves here. I'm going to make sure we plant up to that primary leaf. And get in here and get this plant in here. Push the soil firmly around it, not tightly, just nicely, good push, so that it will make sure that this plant is off to a good start. All right. Just like that. Make sure it's firmly planted in, not compact. Don't pack it tight, okay? Because it will stunt the growth of the plant. We don't want to pack it too tightly. Beautiful plant start. It all would have looked really nice if I did not, you guys, mess around and overwater them, because I do have this tray under here. I might just plant the whole wall. We'll see. We'll see. Looking lovely already. Just feel so loved. Feel so happy to just be able to plant. It's just something I enjoy doing. Alright, so we've got some extra soil in here from the old plant. I can fill in a little bit more soil around some of them. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, look at that root system. Beautiful root system there. Really not root bound or anything. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let's move this, and then I'll see how many black-seeded Simpsons that I have. Let's grab this. Let's grab this one, because I think I have less black-seeded Simpsons. So I'm gonna go on the outside of it. Oh, look at that root system, you guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous root system. I'm going to move these actually out my way for now. Slide these out the way. So I feel like they're in my way for now. Put them somewhere a little later. I kind of think I want them in here, but I'm not quite sure, so it doesn't even matter right now. All right, so we're gonna pop these in. Matter of fact, there's a lot of soil in there. All right. I'm gonna get a little push, just like that. All right. Now these are the black-seeded Simpson. They grow just a little bit different. Oh, it's so lovely, you guys. Y'all don't understand. I can't wait till the spring comes where I can just get crazy and start planting all of my lovely garden back out. You guys, this winter garden got me in winter blues. All right. Get in there. All right. Lovely. And you can see this actually, the seeds tray that I'm using here is a little bit bigger than the other one, so it doesn't need as much soil in this pocket as the other ones do. So I have to take some out. All right. Oh, looks okay. Yeah, it's still alive. We're gonna plant it up. I need one of those mini vacuums or a vacuum where I can come in here and just get some of the soil out after I'm done planting. But I have to wait until this dries to plant more. Okay, I think that one was a different lettuce. This is a black-seeded Simpson. I think that other one's a ruby red leaf. Yeah, that was not a black-seeded Simpson. Let's grab this one. He's teeny, y'all. I don't know if he's gonna live. We're gonna see. I mean, he is, or she, whatever I want to call it. And we're gonna put it in here anyways. Because that is a black-seeded Simpson. The other one that I just popped in here is not a black-seeded Simpson. I could tell. But it's in there. This is a black-seeded Simpson. Get all the damaged leaves off of your plant. So the other day I was thinking about start seed planting. And I was like, you know what? If I rush and plant up now, some things is okay to plant early and some things are not. Sometimes if you plant too early, you can end up with big plants where you still have to transplant them into another container. And I didn't want to do that. So I kind of just trying to avoid that. So that is why. All right, this is a black-seeded Simpson, and that is not. These two, yeah, these two are not black-seeded Simpson. So, making a mess. So as I can tell, I'm just gonna plant out what I have here, you guys, and just kind of just go from there. And because I can tell these are red ruby leaf. This is a red ruby leaf as well. So, yeah, all day long, I can see it. You can see it. How many more pockets? I got 2 more left. Alright, so I'm going to plant these last 2 here. I have a couple more. I was going to plant those in a pot outside. Oh, I lied. I got one more. Alright, I got one more. I mean, it's teeny. Alright, after I have finished making my mess, this is what I ended up with, and I'm just going to put this to the side with the soil away. So never throw out your soil. Your soil is fine. You can always reuse your soil. Your soil is soil, okay? Don't throw away your soil. Alright, so we are done planting up this wall. But, oh, I got a flower, you guys. Oh, I got a little flower in here. I found a flower, and this looks like this looks like a petunia. It looks like a little petunia. All right, we're gonna put you to the side. All right, so what we're gonna do is, we just pre-moisten the soil. Just because we just pre-moisten the soil, we still need to settle the soil around the roots because we do not want them to rot. We don't want air in our soil, okay? So I'm gonna give it another little fertilize. This is not a strong fertilizer, you guys. This is a 1-1-1. Okay, so I'm just gonna give them a little water just to settle around that plant. Now that the soil is pre-moistened, now you can see that it's not just rolling out. And that is why you always want to work with pre-moistened soil, because you definitely know that it's absorbed into the soil so that your plant will be stronger, okay? I promise you, if you work with dry soil, it's just going to roll out, or it's going to take a while for your plant to receive it. So make sure that your soil is pre-moistened. Even when starting your seeds. Guys, we have planted up our wall, and I'm really happy with our wall. Our wall looks really, really good. I can't wait to show you guys how it does in the upcoming weeks, and I know it's going to be fabulous, you guys. And as well, I hope you guys are thinking about somewhat way to grow food in and outdoors, because I'm telling you guys, times is getting hard, and I want you guys to have some options. And this is an option in growing your own food. And look at how much lettuce we have in this wall here. And I plan on packing it in with a bunch of different beautiful vegetables. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys are interested in anything you might see in this tutorial, I will leave it in the description box below. So this is the end. We have planted up black seeded Simpson, and we have planted up the red ruby leaf lettuce. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.